Now let's create the dashboard part. So for that, we can again use the ChatGPT for the front end. So I will write dashboard with email and name, text, and logout button, React.js responsive CSS. So ChatGPT works really great. Yeah. So copy this code and replace the dashboard. And again, we don't need a separate CSS file, so we'll remove that and use the app.css and copy the code and paste it into the app.css. So and now, yeah, so we don't need the props. So again, we need to play with the account, so we need to import that. So import account. So we will create a function that will check if a user is logged in or not. So const is login. So it will be a sync function, and you know the reason why. So again, we will make sure that it is on the try catch block, so we can handle the errors. So we will create a variable called x and await. So we have the function, we have a method in the account that is get, and it will get the current session. So let's see what we get, and console log it. Account.get gets the current session. If a user is logged in, he will have the session. If not, it will throw an error. So let's see what we get as the output. Before that, we need to call this login function in the use state, so that as soon as the page loads, we can show these things. So let's go and use effect. So we will call is login. Yeah, and as of now, I am commenting these things. So let's see if it is working or not. So yeah, we are getting 2 sessions. Yeah, both are same. We will check if we are getting an session, then we will know that the user is logged in. And if we are not getting the session, then the user is not logged in, and we need to navigate back to the login page. So if we are getting an error, that means we are not getting an session. So for that, we will navigate back to the let's say login page, and so we need to import the use navigate hook. So import use navigate and call this const navigate equal to use navigate. So now it will work. So as you can see, we are getting a session. So we are not going back to the login page. But now if we are login, so we need to show the details of the person. So for that, I will create a function called show detail. So const show detail is sync, and we don't need a separate function. We can use this function only, because as you can see, we are getting the ID, name, registration, and email. So we can use this thing. So for that, we will create the 2 constants. So const, the first one will be the email, and set email use state. So I will make its default value this, and same for the name, set name So yeah. And if we are getting the session, then we will set the email and name. So set email and x dot email, and same for name, x dot name. So now we can use the ternary operator for showing these things. So we can just use the ternary operator. So for that, yes. So we will check if email and name is not undefined. So if email and name both are defined, we will show this thing. So wrap it under div or empty container. So yes, we will do like this. And if it is not defined, then we will show nothing, or we can show like loading. So we can show loading. So let's see if it is working. So it is showing that use state is not defined. So yeah, let's import this thing. So import use state, refresh it. Props is not defined. So let's see, where is the props? Yeah, there it is. So now refresh and see dashboard. So yeah, it is working. Welcome Pranjal Maurya, and